Well, ready to go racing this time. Pure stock drivers staged up, ready to go next. It's going to be Albertson and Gerard to the green. And trouble off turn number 2. Phoenix Albertson around in front of the field and collects the 51 of Jared Click. A hard hit over in turn number 2. Well, Alex Gilbertson taking the air off the spoiler of the 12 pick-em-up truck, sends him around over in turn number 2, and bad break the 51. Jared Click, nowhere to go. A hard hit exchange between these two drivers.
Side drag.
Well, don't forget, race fans, right here at the Lake Ozark Speedway next Saturday night. We're going to have kids' bicycle races during intermission time. Going to have a little track set up utilizing the front stretch and Victory Lane area. So kids, remember to bring those bicycles out. You can check on our Facebook page if you'd like a little more detailed info, or maybe they'll have the applicable rules available down at the old souvenir stand. So get on over, get registered for the bicycle giveaway here tonight, and ask about that kids bike race here at the Lake Ozark Speedway next Saturday night. Well, the old Midwest Lightning sprint drivers will return with us here on July the 28th, 2 weeks from tonight. Midwest Lightning sprints part of that action. Remember the August 17th, 18th Power Eye Non-Wing Nationals, the War Sprints. In-house with us, 2,000 win on Friday night, $3,000 on the line on Saturday evening. Not far down the road, the 9th annual Lake Ozark Speedway 360 Nationals Labor Day weekend. That is Saturday, Sunday, September 1st and 2nd. USAC Lightning Sprint Nationals September 14th, 15th. Yeah, tractor pull fans, make sure you get this one marked on the calendar. September the 8th, that's a Saturday night, the MMTTPA tractor pull here at the Speedway, so make sure you get the word out to all of your tractor pulling buddies. Lake Ozark Speedway, the place to be, Saturday night, September the 8th. Don't forget about the old first annual Bluegrass on the Fast Track event here at the Speedway, Friday, Saturday, September 21st and 22nd. Got some great acts will be performing. Well, the old Bluegrass on the Fast Track will feature Rhonda Vincent, and the Rage will be performing Friday, Saturday night. The Trinity River Band, the Collins Brothers, and the Possum Trot, both Friday, Saturday attractions. Mo Bandy performing Saturday night only. The Sound by Spectacular Sound out of Lebanon. So if you are a fan of having a great time and listening to some good music, we plan on seeing you out here for the Bluegrass on the Fast Track. Well, the one to go unable to get a lap completed. A complete restart in the works. Well, we are back underway. Ricky Gerard off the starting blocks first as he is able to get out on the field. Great three-wide battle, Sunfield. Oh, Josh Magruder around Gilbertson. Just not able to give Magruder a chance to gather it up. Stayed in the gas and sent Magruder around hard. Turn number 2. Hey, folks, just got word of who will be taking home our bicycles here tonight. Going to present them to the kids out here on the front stretch. So we're going to be asking these kids to make their way back to the souvenir stand. Well, winner of tonight's boys' bicycle is going to be Caden Crabtree. Caden Crabtree report back to the old souvenir stand, and winner of the little girls' bicycle going to Miss Hannah Cox. Hannah Cox, winner of the girls' bicycle. So they're asking for these youngsters to report back to the souvenir stand immediately, please. Once again, need our bicycle winners to report to the souvenir stand. That was Hannah Cox and Caden Crabtree. I'll tell you what, I don't see any of those kids. They may have done run off together. Once again, Caden Crabtree, Hannah Cox head on back to the souvenir stand. Well, one lap complete, 7 to go. It is Ricky Gerard showing away. Well, the 55X of Gilbertson will be joining the 78 of Magruder at the rear of the pack for roughhousing here in heat race number 2. Once again, we are looking for our bicycle winners, Caden Crabtree and Hannah Cox. Report to the souvenir stand immediately, please. Well, 3 big nights coming your way in the B-Modified lineup here in the month of September, 27th, 28th, and 29th. That's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 3 big nights of B-Modified action. Some big money on the line, $5,000 to win that 40-lap main event September the 29th for the B-Modified. So plenty to be excited about here in 2018 at the Lake Ozark Speedway. Well, Ricky Gerard wasting no time getting out on the field. Ron Sunfield and Josh Magruder, your top 3 through turns 1 and 2. Well, Magruder cutting a little whoop-de-woo down in turn number 2. Opens the floodgates as the rest of the field racing by. Magruder taking it pit side, turn 2. Well, Sunfield just about the same pace as Gerard, but not able to chip away at that advantage here at the halfway point. We've got 4 complete, 4 to go. Well, the field getting pretty sorted here in our second and final heat race for your Longboat Brewing Hornets. Well, if you haven't got a 50-50, get them while the getting's good. We are just about to make last call on those 50-50 ticket sales. $1 for your chance. Well, 2 to go here in our final Hornet heat race. Rick Gerard, large and in charge here in heat race number 2. Well, the old surrender flag flying this time as Rick Gerard continues to dominate the action here in heat race number 2. It's going to be Gerard with about 3/4 of a straightaway working his way through turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Well, Logan McCubbin waving the checkers. It's going to be Ricky Gerard. Heat race 2 checkers. Ron Sunfield brings it home in a runner-up spot. 3rd will go out to the 7X of Adam Brookshire, and rounding out your top four. Well, apologize. I believe I missed the 16 of Richard McKenzie in the third spot. Transponder not working on a couple of the cars out here tonight. Well, last call, 50-50 tickets. Get that hand in there to get them while the getting's good. $1 for your chance to be a winner. 6 chances, $5. Once again, last call on those 50-50 tickets. Well, your Logboat Brewing Pure Stocks on track. Well, it's going to be the 12S Chris Sawyer from the pole outside row number 1. The 7K of Carla Lamp. Row number 2, it's the 01 of Kanan Baker and the 4G of John Gamble. Row number 3, it's the 47 of Jim Alexades, the 44D of Jack Wood. Well, your Sure-Built suspension dash for street stock drivers on track next, followed by your 360 sprint car dash brought to you by Sure-Built Suspensions here this evening. Well, it's going to be Sawyer and a Lamp to the green flag. Well, Jim Alexades and the one of Kanan Baker trying to work out the bump draft through turns 1 and 2. It's going to be Sawyer showing them back to the flag stand. Lamp and the 4 of Gamble. A great battle up front. Well, Sawyer, a multi-time feature winner this season, certainly knows his way around the Lake Ozark Speedway, but it is 3 wide over in turns 1 and 2. And it will be the 7K of Carla Lamp showing the way into turn number 3, a fender advantage over Sawyer. And it is Lamp with a half car length on Sawyer this time at the flag stand. And we'll give them the 2 to go, the cross flags halfway there. I apologize, halfway there. We've got 4 to go. Well, still a great door-to-door battle between Sawyer and Lamp. This is how they started this race, fender to fender, and we are still that way here just past the halfway mark. Well, the white flag is going to be flying this time. Turn number 4, Carla Lamp with the advantage with only 1 to go. Well, Sawyer now having his hands full with the 4G of Gimbal down in turns 1 and 2. And checker flag flying. It's going to be Carla Lamp, your heat race winner. Finishing the second position goes out to the 4G of John Gamble. Third, the 12S Christopher Sawyer and the 44 of Jack Wood to round out your top 4. Well, race fans, that'll do it for the heat race action. We've got a pair of Sure